So here we are with a poor little 5.5 gallon. So it's been 19 months since I set it up. When I originally started it, I was hoping I could get a year out of it before I started running into problems. I got a little bit more than that. I think it was 14 months before the algae started. And ever since then, it hasn't stopped. It's just this thing turned into a nightmare. Looked gorgeous for the longest time. I think it's probably my most viewed tank. If I had to say I was proud of how something came out, it was definitely this one. It did turn out really well at one point. My fears about having it so heavily planted weren't unfounded. Played around with enough carpets doing these tanks that I knew I was gonna end up with some real issues, but I took a chance. I went for it. A lot of plants that were in this tank are gone now. A lot of things didn't it didn't hold out too well over time. Still got a couple of Grammy swimming around in there. Still have some Rotella. It's got the nice color. It's got algae all over it. Ludwigia didn't make it. The AR Mini didn't make it. Still got some Crips in there. Still Sword Plant in there, amazingly enough. It's seen better days. I was in here earlier. It's kind of late at night right now. I think it's around 1 o'clock in the morning. Not sleeping, so decided to come in here and do some work. The Crip Parva that I used to carpet it, there is quite a bit in here. It's doesn't look all that good. A lot of algae all throughout it, but when I do turn, I am going to be turning the tank down soon. When I do plan on reusing all this Parva. I'm just going to clean as much of it up as I can. If all I have left is the little rosettes, that's what I'll plant. And I'll just play the light cycle to make sure I can get it started. Definitely a slow growing plant, but grew in pretty thick. You can see how much algae is in there. Normally I don't show these tanks once they've gotten to this point, but yeah, this one was like I said in my original video, an ambitious endeavor. See if we can get a little look from up above. Water's pretty messy right now. Stirred up a lot of slop. Doing some cleaning. Changed probably close to half the water. Still kind of messy. Looks a little bit better like this. So I just wanted to show finally one of my tanks as it's on its way out. Like I said, it went for 19 months. Not sure when I'm going to tear it down and rebuild it, but it's probably going to be sometime in the near future here. It's just turned into a horrible mess. Very few plants left. But thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with something else.